Hello. Long time no see, long time no film. It is Monday, April 27th, and I have a book haul, a mini book haul from the library because I'm not really buying books right now. Although I did just go to a thrift store and I looked through their whole book section and I was like, I don't need any of these. So I think that is a sign of maturity. And I did get 3 books from the library recently. Which I actually need to read very quickly. Well, 2 of the 3, because they are short dated. So I only have them for 2 weeks, and I got them last week and have read nothing. So the 3 books I have from the library. The first is Darwin, Portrait of a Genius by Paul Johnson. This is for my nonfiction book club. It's no longer a nonfiction book club. It's like we merged with the fiction book club because there wasn't enough interest to have both. So now it's 50% fiction, 50% nonfiction. There's a lot more people. I like it less, but I still read the book sometimes, especially when it's this book. I feel like not everyone is going to be reading this, so it's probably going to be a smaller group. But this is a nonfiction book about Darwin. I shall read it, not quickly. This is the one I don't need to read quickly because book club isn't for 3-4 more weeks. I have time, so I won't be starting this one soon. But the 2 that I need to get done, because I don't know if you noticed, but I flaked off the internet for a while there, and I also flaked out on my reading, and I flaked out on keeping up with booktube things. So I got the 2 books for the only authors that I keep up with on a year-to-year basis. So if you follow me, and you've been following me for a while, you know who I'm talking about. But I got Karin Slaughter and Lisa Gardner's new books. And when I say new, I'm pretty sure these were both 25 releases. But I haven't read either of them yet. Karin Slaughter's is We Are All Guilty Here, which I believe is the start of a new series for her. Which is cool, because I feel like as much as I love the Will Trent series that she has written, it felt like she was getting a little tired, to be honest. So, I'm kind of cool for her to do something new. And apparently it's gonna be the North Falls series. And I like her series. It's about a cop and there's missing teenage girls, and I love missing persons cases. I'm sure I will enjoy this. I can't imagine this would be lower than a 3 or 4 star book for me. I'm very much looking forward to it. And then Lisa Gardner, Kiss Her Goodbye, which is one of her Frankie Elkin books. Frankie Elkin is the lead in one of her series where she essentially just does missing persons cases, but she's not a cop. She's just a former alcoholic who does missing persons cases because she does, and you gotta suspend that disbelief, but it's okay. It's not my favorite of Lisa Gardner's series. I really enjoy Karin Slaughter a lot. Lisa Gardner is more middle of the road for me. I have fun, I enjoy them, but Lisa Gardner usually sits around a 3-star average for me, where it's they are a fun time. I find her writing style compelling. I might potentially love the Karin Slaughter book. I can't imagine I would love this, but I'll enjoy it. So I always read her new releases. So those are the 3 things that I got. I suppose I will just film this vlog as I read the Lisa Gardner and Karin Slaughter books, because they're both due on the 5th, which gives me a week and a half to read them. So yes, I will. Luckily, they're both quick reads, but I will get started on those and probably vlog until the 5th. It has been a few hours. I have made progress. I also have a sleepy baby kitty on my lap. This is Toro. Toro, say hi. Toro's very tired. He says this is snuggle time, not film videos and talk time. But I have made progress. I was reading Kiss Her Goodbye by Lisa Gardner. I'm like 120 pages in, so that's like fairly decent progress for an afternoon, I feel. It's okay. It's kind of what I expected it to be. It's gonna be like a 3-star read, unless it gets worse, you know? Unless something bad happens. I feel like this is gonna be like a 3-star, like, it's, you know, a popcorn book. Like, it's entertaining, it's easy, it's not particularly good. It is what it is. Kitty, stop fighting. I do think she's gotten kind of lazier with her writing. She's always had a very like easy to read, like easy to flowing writing style, which I've enjoyed. Like, that takes a lot of skill to do, and she does it very well. But I do think lately, like with her recent books, it just seems like there's more exposition, there's more dialogue, there's a lot more exposition in the dialogue. It's not bad, but it feels lazy. It feels like she's actively trying to put in less work, and it's very, very obvious. I think it gets a little bit worse with every book, and this is probably the worst I've seen it. Again, it's not terrible, but it is just like I've read better books by her. I've read better writing by her, and I think she could do better, and she's, I don't know, either tired or just not trying anymore. But I don't know, it's gonna be fine. It's a quick read. It's about a missing person. So all the Frankie Elkin books. Is that her name? Yes, all the Frankie Elkin books are like missing persons cases, and they're not my favorite, but like, you know, it's fine. I will probably read a little bit more before bed. Bye, Toro. But mostly I'm just kind of watching my show and winding down and having a nice chill night. It is Saturday. It is Tuesday. Jesus Christ. It is Tuesday, April 28th. I'm making muffins. So, yum. I eat a lot of muffins, so I make a lot of muffins. But I figured I would chat while I was making them. I made a little more progress on the Lisa Gardner book last night before I went to bed. It's fine. I don't know. Like, I'm not overly impressed by it. And I discovered one other thing that is kind of annoying me about that book, and it's that she's trying to be political again. And while I do quite like political books, and like the books I enjoy the most tend to be extremely political, I don't like when Lisa Gardner gets political, because I just don't think she has the depth to actually discuss those topics. Like, she's at her best when she's being shallow. Like, I don't want her thoughts on the war in Afghanistan, you know? I don't want her thoughts on, like, immigration, because they're not great thoughts. Like, not that they're, like, not because I disagree, but just because she doesn't have, like, the depth or, like, the research or anything. Like, it's just so shallow. So, I don't know. I'm not. It's fine. But I also wanted to talk about my audiobook, which I hadn't mentioned yet, even though I did start it the other day. Yesterday, I think I started it, which is You Want to Be on Top by Sarah Hartshorne, which is her memoir of her time on America's Next Top Model. She was the first plus size candidate on season 9, cycle 9, which, if you're not familiar, I highly recommend Googling cycle 9 of America's Next Top Model and trying to figure out which one the plus sized one is, because like they all skinny. But yeah, I'm listening to that. I'm a couple hours in. I think I'm like 2.5 hours into like a 7-hour book because I'm listening to it, and it's fine. But I'm kind of just over here like, I think I miscalculated how much I care about America's Next Top Model, because I don't really know what Sarah Hartshorne could be doing differently in this book for me to care, but I'm just like bored. It's kind of a play-by-play of everything that's happening, and again, I'm only like 2.5 hours in, but she is on America's Next Top Model at the point I'm at in the book. She's been there. She's been like a candidate. So like, I don't know, I'm just bored. She's just kind of going over what happened and all of like the messed up things that have happened, which like super messed up. Don't disagree. She's offering her commentary. She's sharing the details as much as she can. I know she had lawyers look over a bunch of that stuff. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, she does offer commentary. She offers very thoughtful, like, criticisms of the process and of culture and, like, the fat shaming she experienced and kind of dealing with being considered, like, fat, you know, because everyone else is, like, a size 0 and she was, like, a horrific size 6, God forbid. And she talks about a lot of things, and I don't really care. I think I thought it was gonna be more or different, or I have no idea what I thought it was gonna be, because it's kind of like exactly what I would have expected. I'm just not enjoying it the way I thought I would, and I don't think she's the problem. I think it's just my interest is a lot lower, but I don't know. I'll read it. Like, I'm still kind of curious to see how it's gonna go. That is what I'm working on. I also went to Goodwill today because I'm looking for more clothes, and while I didn't really find any clothes or any books, I did get bowls. I have more bowls now. I'm very excited. There's actually 3, but the other one had like a sticker in it, so I'm soaking it so I can get the sticker out easier. But like, they're such nice like dinner bowls, because I do have bowls. Like, I'm not that incompetent. Like, I've been living on my own for a year at this point. Like, I own my own bowls. But like, I have small bowls, and then I have giant bowls that are good for like big soups and like ramen and stuff. I use them for that. And then I have plastic bowls that are like decent dinner size. I don't have like a decent regular dinner size bowl. So I bought them. They were cheap. They're cute. I like them. I like living alone because I can just be like, hey, I like that bowl, and not have to be like, do we have space for bowls? Do you like this color? Do you like this shape? I saw a bowl I liked and I bought it. So I'm very excited to have bowls. I wanted to use them for dinner, but I don't think I have time to run the dishes. I will update again probably later when my muffins are done, because they look good. I am getting ready to go to the gym, obviously, but I'm here with my muffins. I do make them small because I like them as like pre-gym snacks. I don't want a big giant muffin right before I go to the gym. But these are cinnamon oatmeal muffins. And I veganized a non-vegan recipe, so I used applesauce instead of the egg, because I thought that would be a nice addition, because they're cinnamon oatmeal. You add some apple to that. I like that. And they are delicious. I love them. It is Friday, May 1st. I have made progress in Kiss Her Goodbye. I'm like 200-ish, a bit over 200 pages through. My thoughts really haven't changed, although she did have one line that was like, there was too much going on, too many characters, not enough answers, or not enough information. And I was like, that's great. Like, I love it when books write the review for me. Makes my life easier, but it's fine. Like, that is true. There is just like a lot going on in here, like unnecessarily so, but it's fine. It's just a little bit overblown. It's entertaining. I'll finish it this weekend. I mean, like, I have to, because I gotta read the Karin Slaughter too. But yeah, and if you're wondering why my face is like bright red, I got out of the gym like an hour ago and it's not gone down yet. So that's lovely. I love that my face does this. Hello, Toro. But I did run a 5K and I PR'd, so that's fun. I think I did 34:16, which is slow, super slow. Like, I'm so slow, but like, I'm getting faster. So that's a good time for me, and it'll get faster. But have a baby boy. Say hi. He's like, no. Oh, he's camera shy. But I will check back in probably tomorrow when I have either finished the book or have something new to say. It is 8 p.m. on May 5th, so technically my books are due today, but I'm gonna be honest. Returning them isn't happening today. It's late and I'm tired and I really wanted to finish at least one of them, and now I'm like, maybe I have time to finish both before I take them back tomorrow. It's only one day late. It's fine. It's fine. But I did finish Kiss Her Goodbye by Lisa Gardner, and I try not to have many expectations of Lisa Gardner because I do think her books, for the most part, are kind of mid. Like, they're not terrible, clearly. I keep reading them. I keep enjoying them to some degree. Like, I've read almost all of her books at this point. But I don't know. Like, this one was a little bit disappointing to me. All the complaints I said before. I basically have nothing to add. Except for the climax. Like, the ending, the overarching plot, which I obviously won't discuss in detail because, like, major spoilers, but it was just ridiculous. Like, and Lisa Gardner always requires a lot of suspension of disbelief. Like, she does, you know, like, that's something I've always had, like, a small issue with her. But this book, like, even more so than the others, was just, like, stupid, kind of. Like, parts of this were just like, bro, like, come on, ain't no way. Like, ain't no way. Like, these 18,000 different ridiculous coincidences have all happened. Like, no, there's no universe. But, I don't know, it's 3 stars. Do I think it's particularly good? No. I didn't have a bad time. It's just kind of like, you know, it was a book. It was entertaining enough, and I finished it. So it's 8 p.m. on the dot, which means I potentially have time to read We Are All Guilty Here by Karin before I take these books back to the library tomorrow. Because this one's shorter. This one is this one's longer. Just kidding, I lied. This one's slightly over 400 pages. But I fly through Karin Slaughter books like they're nothing. So maybe. We'll see. We'll see if I have time. So, yeah, I'll start reading this. Ooh, the font's smaller too. It's fine. I'll make it work, and I will check back in either tonight if I read a decent amount, or tomorrow if I'm just like, JK, y'all, I read 3 pages and then returned it. It's like 50-50 at this point. It is May 6th, and I have 300 pages left of this book, and it's 4 p.m. now, and I have to leave to take it back to the library at 8. So I have 4 hours to read the next 300 pages. So wish me luck. It is 5:45 and I am about halfway through. So, like, for sure we'll be finishing this. It's such a quick read. It's Karin Slaughter's new series. So a lot of it is like, I don't want to say it's heavy on exposition because I just read that Lisa Gardner book and had that complaint. And, like, my meaning is, like, wildly different between the two. Like, Lisa Gardner's books was exposition. And this is just, like, she's taking the time to set up a new cast of characters and a new community and all of that. So it's a little bit heavy, but not too excessive. And I think the interesting thing with Karin Slaughter is that I care a lot more about her characters and like the world she's building than I do the individual plot. This book is essentially about two teenage girls who've gone missing, and like that is like, there's a lot more, but I don't want to like spoilers, you know. So like that is the crux of the case, and it's like I don't really care about the case, but I find the story, the overall story, fascinating, and it's just like very enjoyable to read. Like I just have a very good time. I find Karin Slaughter so easily compelling. So I have a little over 2 hours, like 2.5 hours before I have to leave, and like just about 200 pages left. So should be fine. Should be fine. I just finished dropping off my books at the library because it is like 8:50 and they were due yesterday, but I wanted to get them turned in today, you know, by like 9 when the library closes. So I no longer have them, but I did finish the Karin Slaughter book, We Are All Guilty Here, which was great. Not my favorite of her books, admittedly, but like good, you know, like just reading it was like, this is a very good, well-written book, and I'm really curious what else she's going to do in this world. Like, this is the Emmy Clifton series, or the Emmy Lou Clifton, whatever, but like she set up a lot of interesting relationship dynamics, and I think she just has a lot of places to go in this series, and I feel like I'm really going to enjoy some of them. But it was like definitely a little over the top, and yeah, but it was good. Like I really liked it. If you want to get into Karin Slaughter, I do think this is a decent place to start, since it's both new and well done and the beginning of a series. So I had a very good time, and the Lisa Gardner book was fine. You know, it's Lisa Gardner. It is what it is. So that is it for the vlog, I guess. I guess I actually read books and I actually filmed a video, so now I gotta like edit it and post it and pretend like I exist on the internet in any capacity. But thank you for watching if you still show up, and maybe I will see you again soon, but you know, at this point I'm not gonna guarantee it.